Hello students, good morning. I am Prem Gupta, your English teacher. Dear student, today we will discuss the chapter 5 of English Reader, that is Open Sky book. The name of the chapter is Laziness Doesn't Pay. Dear students, you all know the meaning of laziness, that is idleness. Idleness, not ideal, idleness. Okay, that is idleness. The meaning of laziness is idleness. It means in Hindi आलसीपन. Laziness doesn't pay. It means laziness does not give us anything. If we are lazy in our life, then we will get nothing. This is the topic, this is the value, this is the moral value of the chapter. That laziness doesn't pay. It means if we are doing nothing, we are sitting idle, then we will get nothing in our life. Okay, students, this is the story of a king and his kingdom. The people of his kingdom were very, very lazy. And the king was very much thoughtful about it. He was very much anxious about it. Therefore, he made a plan to overcome the people from the laziness. Okay, students, now we will see the chapter Laziness Doesn't Pay. Laziness doesn't pay. Just see here, warm yourself up. It is given at the page number 37, student. Just open the page number 37 of your book, Open Sky. Okay, that is chapter number 5, page number 37. Just see. Laziness is a habit which we all should avoid. It is a kind of habit. Okay, laziness is a kind of habit that we should avoid, that we should neglect, that we should remove from our life. Being lazy is a not good thing to do, and being lazy is not a good thing to do. And laziness can spoil personal growth of any individuals, and it can spoil what? It can spoil means it can destroy. बर्बाद करना, spoil means बर्बाद करना. It can spoil personal growth of any individual, of any person. If a person has the habit of laziness, then that person will be spoiled his whole life. Okay, this is a kind of very bad habit. Just see. Next, in the story below, the king wanted to test if the people of his kingdom have overcome their laziness. Here, in this chapter, there is a king who wanted to check the people of his kingdom that if they overcame from the laziness or not. Most of them did nothing to make their country better and more beautiful. And most of the people of his country were so much lazy that they did nothing to make to the development of the country. Okay, students, just see here. They could become, the kingdom had overcome their laziness. He hatched a plan, and he hatched means make a plan. He hatched a plan means he make a plan to acknowledge the people, what? If they overcome their laziness. He made a plan to check the laziness of the people, that if they overcome from that or not, they could become richer and if they overcome their laziness, they could become richer and more prosperous. And if they will remove the quality of laziness, they will become the richer, they will become prosperous. Okay, they will lead their life with happily if they overcome from the laziness. Okay, students, so this is the thing that is given in the warm yourself up. This is the central theme of this story, to overcome from the laziness. Okay, here the king was trying very hard to remove the quality, to remove these bad habits. What is the bad habit? Laziness. and it does not pay anything. Now come to the story. Once upon a time there was a good king. Okay, once upon a time there was a good king. He ruled over a large kingdom, and he used to rule over the large kingdom. All his people were very happy. In his kingdom, the people were very happy. But he was not very pleased. But the king was not very pleased. He was not very happy. Why? It is given here, most of them did nothing to make their country. Just here, one line I have left. All his people were very happy because he was not, but he was not very pleased. He was not very pleased. Why? It is given here, the people of his country, kingdom were very lazy. Because the people of his kingdom were very, very lazy. Therefore, he was not pleased with them. Although the people of his kingdom were very pleased, very happy, because they were leading peaceful life. But they were lazy. They were lazy, and the king was very much conscious about it. And he was also not happy with these people. The people of his kingdom were very lazy. Most of them did nothing to make their country better. Most of the peoples did nothing to make their country better and more beautiful. It means there are so many people who are sitting idle only. They did nothing. They do not do anything for the betterment of the society, for the betterment of the country, for the development of the country. Okay, so this is all about the first paragraph. In this paragraph it is given that there was a king, and in his kingdom the people were very happy and very lazy also. Therefore the king was very much displeased with them. He was not happy with them, and the people of his country were doing nothing. They were sitting idle only. Okay students, this is all about the paragraph number first. Come to the next paragraph. Okay students, if you have any kind of problem, you can ask. Just see, come to the next paragraph. The king looked after his people very well. And the king looked after his people very well. He would often travel around the kingdom to see if they are happy, and he also used to visit in the kingdom. He also used to travel, used to visit in the kingdom to see the condition of the people, to check the labor standard, the livelihood of the peoples. He would often travel around the kingdom to see if they are happy, to check that their people were happy or not. The people of his kingdom were leading their life with happiness or not. Wherever he went, he found the street dirty. Wherever he went, he found the street was dirty. And rubbish lay on the roadside. And rubbish means garbage. Rubbish means waste material. Rubbish means waste material. Waste material. Okay student, just see here. Wherever he went, he found the street dirty. Rubbish lay on the roadside. He found the garbage, dust, or heap of dust. Rubbish lay on the roadside. The lakes, river were also dirty. And he also found that lakes, river were also dirty. No one wanted to clean them. And no one wanted to clean them. The people of a kingdom do not want to clean them because they were very lazy. They have not consciousness They were not doing well for the society. They were not doing any work for the betterment of the kingdom. They were so much lazy. They were very lazy. Therefore, the king was very much displeased. Therefore, the king was very much sad with this matter. Okay, students? So, this is all about the paragraph number 2. In this paragraph, it is written that the king also used to visit in the kingdom, and wherever he used to visit, he found the street dirty. Okay, lakes and rivers were also dirty. And they were not, the people of his kingdom were not paying attention on them, because they were lazy. Okay, students? So now we will discuss the third paragraph. I hope that you all have understood the first and second paragraph. Now we will discuss the next paragraph. If only my people learned how to live properly, he thought to himself. He thought to himself. The king thought to himself that, what he thought? If only my people learn how to live properly. He was thinking that the people of his kingdom should learn how to live properly. I would be happy. And he said that I would be happy. The king will be happy if they knows that how to lead a good life, how to lead a peaceful life. Don't they know that it is healthy to live in clean surrounding? And they don't know it is good, it is healthy to live in the clean surrounding. They were not aware with this matter. They were leading their life in idleness. They were not paying attention. They were not paying any kind of attention on the cleanliness, on sanitation or sanitation. Okay, student? So here in this paragraph, the king was thinking to himself or saying to himself that the people of his kingdom should learn the things, how to lead a proper life, how to lead a good life. Okay? And he was also saying that the people of his kingdom don't know how to lead a good life, how to live in a good surrounding. Okay? And they don't know that it is good for the mankind to live in the peaceful surrounding, to live in the clean surroundings. Okay? It is beneficial for them. But they were not aware with this matter. Okay, students? So this is all about the paragraph number 3. Now we will discuss the next paragraph. Paragraph number 4. Just see. He decided to teach them. He decided to teach them. He decided to give a lesson. He decided to reform them. What? He thought a plan. Therefore, he thought a plan. He made a plan. What was the plan? One night he did not go to sleep. One night he did not go to sleep. Why? Just after midnight he left the palace. And just after the midnight, after 12 o'clock, he left the palace. For what? It is given here. He left the palace and went to the one of the busiest street in the city. And he went there in the busiest streets in the city, in the kingdom. He left the palace and went to the one of the busiest streets in the city. And one night what happened? He did not sleep. He did not go to sleep. He left the palace after midnight. Why? To visit the busiest streets in the city. Okay? Turn the page, student. Come to the next page. That is page number 38. Now, just see. This is the right place, thought the king. And when he reached in the busiest street, He thought, what he thought? He thought the king, he thought that this is the right place. The king got a pit dug. Dug means gadha. Okay? Gahra gadha. Now just see. The king got a pit dug in the middle of the road. In the middle of the road, the king got a pit dug. He took some gold coins and placed them in the pit. And he took some gold coin and put them in that pit. यानी कि वो कुछ सोने का सिक्का लिया और उसी गड्ढे में रख दिया. And what he did next? Then he got a big stone. Rolled over to cover the pit. And then he brought a big stone to cover it. To cover that dig. Okay? What he did? One day he went to the busiest street of the city and where he found a pit dug, and he put some gold coins in it, and he also put a stone, heavy stone on that. You see, then he got a big stone rolled over to cover the pit. He rolled that stone to cover that pit. यानी उस गड्ढे को ढकने के लिए उसने क्या किया? उस पर बहुत बड़ा सा पत्थर रख दिया. Okay, students, come to the next paragraph. Early in the next morning, the people saw the stone. Early in the next morning, the people saw that stone. Who has put that stone here? They asked one another. And everyone is asking to one another that who put that big stone here in the middle of the road. Everyone is asking only to each and everyone to one another. But no one was thinking to remove that stone, to replace that stone. Who has put the stone here? They asked one another. Come to the next paragraph. Someone said, let us remove it. Someone said that, let us remove it. That stone. The other said, why do you want to remove it? What another person says? Why do you want to remove it? Someone is saying to let's remove it. But another person is saying that, why do you want to remove it? You have not put it here, have you? If you did not put that stone here, then why will you remove it? Whoever has put that stone there will remove it. And he said that whoever has put that stone here in the middle of the road, that person will remove only that stone. Okay, why will he remove that stone if he did not put there? Okay, this was the condition of the people of that country. They were so lazy. Okay, students, come to the next. People walked past it. Everyone is walking from there, but no one was paying attention on that. Okay, because everyone was thinking that those who had put this stone here in the middle of the road, only that person will remove that stone from there. Okay, this was the condition of the people. They were so idle. They drove their cars around it, and they also going from that side, but they drove their cart around it. उसके बगल से अपनी गाड़ी को निकाल ले रहे हैं. But no one was paying attention to remove that stone. They drove that cart around it. Some men walked by their herd of cattle. Okay? Some men walked by with their herd of cattle. Some men was also walked from there with their cattle. Sheep, goats, many other also passed by. Many other people also passed from there. But no one stopped to roll the stone away. But no one stopped there to roll that stone away, to remove that stone away. It was in the mid of the road, but no one was thinking to remove that stone. Just see. Many other also passed by, but no one was stopped to roll the stone away. Okay, students? Now come to the next paragraph. In the evening, the king arrived at the spot. In the evening, one day what happened? The king arrived in the evening of that day. Okay? The king arrived at the spot. He was sad to see the stone still there, and he was very much sad to see the stone was still there. He put that stone in the mid of the night, but no one removed that stone from there. People were passing from there, but no one was paying attention to remove that stone from there, to roll out that stone from there. And when in the evening the king arrived again, he found that stone was there, and he became very sad. What happened next? He was sad to see the stone still there. He got down from the carriage. Carriage. Okay, here carriage means a means of convenience. Okay, साधन आने जाने की, यानी अपने रथ से, अपने चैरियट से उतरे. He got down from his carriage and walked up to the stone. The people bowed before him. Bowed means bent one's head. Bowed means अपना सर झुकाना. Just see, the people bowed before him, and when the people saw that the king was going to remove that stone, the people bowed their heads in shame. Okay, student? Bowed before him. Now, come to the next paragraph. He removed his long cloak. Cloak is a kind of cloak. Cloak means royal garments. Okay? It is a kind of loose coat. तरह का राजा महाराजाओं का एक कपड़ा होता है. That is, you can say, royal clothes. He removed his long cloak and said, "Come on, help me to push the stone away." And the king called some people, "Come on, to remove the stone away." He got down from, away. When they rolled the stone away, वो उस पत्थर को हटाए वहां से, they saw the gold coins. And the people saw the gold coins that the king has already put there. They were surprised. The people, those who were watching that, they were surprised. It was gold, real gold. It was real gold. It was gold that the king put that gold coins there. Okay, students, come to the next paragraph. Take the gold away. King ordered the guards. The king ordered the guard to take the gold away. I am ashamed of you. The king said that I am ashamed of you. मैं तुम लोगों पे शर्मिंदा हूं. Why? He said. The king said that he was very much ashamed on them. Not one of you thought to remove the stone, and not one of you thought to remove that stone. No one has thought to remove that stone from there. If you had removed that stone, then that gold would have been yours. That gold will be yours. अगर तुम स्टोन हटाए होते तो ये गोल्ड क्वाइंस भी तुम्हारे ही हो जाते. What do you think will happen to the kingdom? What will happen of that kingdom? Where whose people are too lazy to work? Whose people are too lazy to work? What will happen of that kingdom? What will happen of that country where the people are so lazy, where the people are not paying attention on the society? What is happening in that? Okay, students, come to the last paragraph. The people hung their head in shame. And the people of that country, those who were standing there, they put their head down. And the people hung their head in shame. They promised the king that they would never be lazy again. And they also promised to the king that now from that time they will not, what? They would not be lazy again. Okay? They will remove that habits, that bad habits from their life. Okay, students? So this is all about the story. You will read this story once again. If you have any kind of problem, you can ask. And your homework is to complete the word meaning and learn the word meaning. Write and learn the word meaning of that chapter. Write and learn the word meaning of chapter 5. Okay, that is laziness doesn't pay. Okay, students, so that's all for today. Thank you.